alive. All you got to do is boogie. All right, I think I got the audio problem resolved that I was having earlier. Baby, how you doing? And that's interesting. I don't have to buy any more seeds this year. Peppers. Peppers. I like growing peppers. I grew some this year, and they were really sweet and good tasting, thick walls on the bell peppers. And who would ever known that majority of the fertilizer that I use, I can hear you. Oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can hear you. Then I can hear. Yeah, I just want to say I'm glad I got that all resolved. And it was just a bad chord. Let me see. Yeah, bad chord. Chinese, no doubt. But at any rate, I will not be starting my plants early this year. I'm going to wait until sometime in March. I'm not going to start them. Like right now, probably next month, no, another 2 months, I'll be starting my seeds. And I'm not going to do that this year. Because caring for them seeds all the way up through these cold, icy cold mornings, trying to keep them warm and that sort of thing, I don't want to do that. It's too much work. Um, I'm going to use a really good fertilizer on my seedlings this year to really give them a really good start. A little bit of human urine mixed 1 part to 15 parts water, and just let them grow. That's how you do that. The plants will grow faster, strong, and using a very natural fertilizer such as urine, which has been used for thousands of years. The only place they don't really use it at is in this country right here, the USA. They don't like it. It's urine. Oh, it smells strange. And those same people will use animal urine to grow their plants that they know nothing about, as far as what they were fed and injected and what they were given to grow the beef or the pork, or whatever. They just use whatever is in it. So on that note, I'm going to grow the natural way nature intended. And it's going to be a good deal. Keeping costs down, growing quality food. I like these glasses. Help you see where I'm going. I purchased a new program some months ago, and I really want to get into that and start understanding it. OBS is another program that I bought. Very, to me, it's a difficult program to operate. To me, I'm going to have to get into that as well. Make more exciting videos because that tends to be the trend here. I watched some of the other videos that people are making, and I am really surprised. Really like what they did. They tend to have good music in the background, and it's really uh, good sound quality and lighting, and I like that. So that's the way to go. If you're going to do it right, do it right. But videos are one part of it. You still got to have that great information. I got to have that because if you don't have the information, such as garden videos, not very good because people will call you on certain things that you may say on the videos or you may be doing on the videos that's not necessarily a good way to go about it. Because they used to videos back when I remember when I first started out on gardening and watching people's videos really heavily. A lot of them directed me constantly to going to the stores and buying stuff um, that you just buy stuff, and that's the only way you could grow a garden was to go and buy something from a box store and bring it home, and the stuff they were giving you in those bags is interesting because their job is to do one thing, to pull a profit, and they're not always in your best interest. Um, there was, I bought cow manure at certain stores, and I remember, I think one of them was horse manure, and when I found out what was in that stuff, some of it, I said, okay, stop. Um, and so I stopped using a lot of it. So what I did now is uh, started using more and more what was in my yard, what was in my yard, which was all kinds of plant life, and that's what plants eat is plant life. They also eat certain excretions from animals, such as feces and urine. So that makes your plants grow. This has always been here. It's not anything new. I can't wait to get these seeds started. That's okra that I saved. I can't wait to get them started. And then this is an old pack here, but still viable. Hope you can see that. This is watermelon. And I've been having a tough time growing the melons. I have, I've watched tons of videos. I've read information. It's just that in my climate, the soil type I have, the time of year, something I'm doing incorrectly, that I will grow a vine and sometimes even a small melon, but that's about it. It doesn't mature to anything. So I'm really going to start looking into it instead of just putting seed in the ground and loading the planting hole up with compost, and also I use organic fertilizer. And then what happens is I don't get any result. But now I have another tool in my arsenal is that I'm using a lot more human urine than I ever have before, and that's helping out a great deal. I grew a lot of peppers this year. You should saw what happened. I had a plant that was doing fine. I fed it and everything and kept watered. But when I started giving it human urine, the plant took off. It started producing lots of peppers. And I mean, lots of peppers where I had to store some of them. So I like that. And I realized what I had. So I started testing it out on house plants, human urine. I started testing them out on other plants in the garden, green plants such as, it works great on kale and collards because they primarily love nitrogen. So does watermelon. So on that note, this is the Morning Gardener saying good night, goodbye, and get ready for work. Take care, and thank you for stopping by. Keep on growing.